Welcome to Social Media Engagement, the comparison of page types on Facebook by Brittany J. Rosario. What is Facebook? Facebook is a social media platform that started in 2004 by Mark Zuckerberg. It was originally called FaceMash, and its purpose was to connect college students. Over time, it has shifted from an intellectual, youthful crowd base to anyone who wants to share their opinions and daily activities with the world. Now you might be wondering, what are the different page types on Facebook? Well, there are professional page types and personal page types. Professional page types range from corporations to small businesses and nonprofit organizations. One of these nonprofit organizations is Intellectual Takeout. This is one that I will be studying for this rhetorical analysis project, and I'd like you all to take a look at how I've abbreviated it, IT. You will see this throughout the rest of the presentation. Now, personal pages can be someone's public or private profile page, or it can be a personal or social page, similar to the one in this presentation, Genderqueer Mercury, abbreviated as GM. Wow, you must really feel like you're learning a lot, huh? Well, there's so much more that I have to teach you. Intellectual Takeout is a nonprofit organization that started in 2009. So far on Facebook, it has 518,583 likes, and this was noted by November 1st of 2015. This page is run by a nonpartisan educational 501c3 institution based in Minnesota, with staff and volunteers located around the country and even internationally. And of course, its goal is to do what? To serve up a menu of diverse ideas for open, honest debate with the goal of working towards a freer, more just, and flourishing society. Now, as you all know, I said I was going to do a second page in this review. So I'd like to talk about Genderqueer Mercury now. And the reason this page even has its name is because it came from a character on the popular Sailor Moon show. Her name is Sailor Mercury, and she has a transparent genderqueer flag, which you can see illustrated in this image. Now, Genderqueer Mercury is a social and cultural page that started in January 2015, and it was run by a fangirl feminist, quote unquote, who is just, I think, fighting for equality by sharing opinions on issues in society, LGBTQIA rights, hate comments and negativity, and uses popular cultural references to express herself freely. Now, when I say hate comments and negativity, it's more so she's saying that these are not good things and we should be a more conscious society. So what she's doing is bringing awareness to everyone. Alright, great. Now that I've given you a full understanding of the background on these two Facebook pages and what they're about, let me give you a little bit of a visual analysis. Intellectual Takeout feeds minds. How does it do this? Well, when you look at the profile picture, you'll see a takeout container, which is actually pretty awesome. And then in the cover photo, you'll see that the takeout container is matched by fortune cookies, where the fortune reads, "Feed your mind." However, when you look at Genderqueer Mercury's page, you'll notice that their visual rhetoric is a little bit different. So, in the imagery, we see this short blue-haired character, and I'd like to tell you who she is. Her name is Sailor Mercury, and she's from the popular Japanese manga series, Sailor Moon. Sailor Mercury represents blue and white appearance as she has the powers of water and ice. She also represents the usage of digital space as a way to see what others are doing and also protecting people's rights and opinions to point out an issue. Instead of offending people, she decides to protect them. Okay, now it's time to dig even deeper by taking a look at rhetorical content. Intellectual takeout not only fosters discussion, but it also inspires actions with the content that it shares on its page. Now, the first post that you're going to see on your left is 10 provocative quotes from Ivan Ilkich's Deschooling Society. This post received 86 likes, 40 shares, and 5 comments in 4 hours. This goes to show that this page knows what they're doing when they share their content, and they know who their audience is, because a good bit of people liked it in just 4 hours. Now, the post on the right is crazy different. We see a little kid being drugged in a public setting, and he's crying. The caption reads, "Most Americans say children today need more discipline." Now, this can be a controversial topic, but let's not go into that. Let's just say, all right, let's look at this post. It has 3,341 likes, 1,251 shares, and 324 comments, not including replies. And that's all in a matter of just 20 hours, not even a full day. But yet, the content has been shared, it's been commented on, people have been replying to it, they've been sharing their arguments, talking about, oh, it's not about the job of the parent, it's about being able to control your child. Some people say that spanking is okay, and it's inspiring the action, fostering discussion. People are talking about it, people are acting on it, people are sharing it and talking. And that is what really drives spreadability and shareable media. Now, on the other hand, we have Genderqueer Mercury, which also addresses sensitive topics on the digital table of discussion. Genderqueer Mercury does this by sharing content that is not only controversial, but gets people to pay attention, even more so than what we just saw on Intellectual Takeout's page. The post you're seeing on the left of a woman wearing a bandage strip in pink says, "Save the women, not the boobies." That alone draws in people. Once they read the comments, everything goes viral. Between April and October, especially in October, because that's when I saw this post, because it was Breast Cancer Awareness Month, this post received 61,568 likes, 236,678 shares. And that basically means that even though people didn't like it, they still shared it. Which could say that they liked it or disliked it and wanted people to see it. Either way, it's spreadable. It's out there. People are seeing it. And lastly, it's received 1,500 comments. We could consider this viral, but some things that are viral have gone even more viral. But this alone is a great thing. Now, the two posts on the right, are a little bit different. You see something that kind of hints on race, but doesn't really say too much. It's more of an implication than anything. And it only received 4 likes. It didn't receive any comments, any shares, and that's because it was too ambiguous for people to really understand it. The post on the bottom right received 25 likes, 3 shares, and 2 comments. And it basically is a post about sexual orientation. Considering what has been happening in the past couple of months, this has been a very serious topic. People are very touchy about talking about it. They don't really want to share too much. The LGBTQIA community, though, has made this a driving force, and they've been going at it and nonstop. They're fighting. And really, that's what Genderqueer Mercury does. It talks about all of the issues that people are fighting right now, from race to sexual orientation to gender roles and how people perceive women. These are big issues that are happening this year, which is why it's great that this page started in 2015, because I can guarantee it's going to be around for a while. Okay, here we are in home stretch. What is the real difference between these two pages? Well, I'll tell you. It's a matter of truth or truth. And that sounds a little crazy, right? It's more like truth or dare, but no. It's definitely truth or truth. Truth with a capital T and truth with a lowercase t. Truth with a capital T represents all of the facts and all of the knowledge, statistics, numbers, more of the quantitative kind of truth, or more of the, oh, this happened, you can't really change it, this is the fact of it. You may think something about the fact, but here's the real fact. And so, the followers on Intellectual Takeout are the kind of people who listen to logic, reasoning, historical facts, and pay attention to timing, most importantly. They're not likely to share content unless they feel strongly about it. However, the followers of Genderqueer Mercury's page, like I said, are fighting for something. They're fighting for change. And that fight is based on emotion, equality, and doing what's right for society. That kind of qualitative matter is driven by truth with a lowercase t, the expression of opinion. So these are the kind of people that share and like content to the rest of the digital world and let the content speak for itself in a volume of numbers based on opinion, based on the shares, the comments, the likes. Now, what do these pages have in common besides the fact that they're blue and white and perfectly match the Facebook theme? Well, both of these pages are likely to have a friendly debate with digital strangers. And that really will happen on any page if you have the perfect amount of content and the kind of content that your followers really want to see. Awesome sauce, you made it to the end. Thank you for watching, and if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you share it to your peeps on Facebook or wherever you share cool stuff. And check out the sources below so you can see where I got the images and information. Check out those Facebook pages, give them a thumbs up, like them, go ahead, you know you want to. And also, I have the source for where I got this music. If you like it, go ahead and find it, it's on YouTube. Anything else? Leave a comment below in the section and, hit me up, we'll chat.